some tricks of the trade, I guess. Well, it's not like being disabled is actually a trade. Hi, friends, it's Adam, the crippled cannabis cowboy. Thanks for watching my video on what I attempt to do to not go freaking bonkers. I do the best I can, but if you like what you see, then subscribe to the channel and help me out a little bit. I've noticed everything kind of revolves around a hobby. I was a hobbyist. I loved having hobbies. I've done so many. And now that this shit is happening to me, I've had to adjust. And that's like something, if these kind of bad things are happening to you, then I recommend learning or exploring how to adjust. It ain't easy, my hobbies, maybe it's because I was such a hobbyist that things just fell in my lap, but they've been a tremendous big help. I do have this kind of like thing I go through. First, I'll give myself permission to be happy. Like, it's kind of like no matter what I do, provided it's like wholehearted. I just happen to like that. And I'll look at certain things that I can do. There's a lot that I can't do, but for what I can do, I give myself permission to pursue happiness in those things. Over the time of being like this, I've taken a particular liking to growing plants. So I grow plants. I've figured out where it could be wholehearted and where I can help out, and those things have been help. But if it weren't for this passion, then I'd be a goner. For example, other than my dog is a whole nother story altogether, but I'll take my responsibilities as far as growing plants and I'll break it up through 3 parts of the day, just so I can kind of like get down to this discipline thing. That's kind of what else goes with this, is discipline. Everybody wants to be comfortable. No one wants to be in a rush. No one wants to do shit, especially when it comes to exercise or handling something that they really don't want to. When those things happen and I got to deal with it every day, I realize that there is a responsibility that I have to adhere to no matter what. I made a promise to myself. So this, say you got an hour, think light, you got 1 hour per day to handle your shit. Now how you break up that hour is up to you. Me, I can do all my plant shit in like an hour, but I break it up to 3 times of the day. I'll do a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the afternoon, and a little bit in the evening. So I have this responsibility that I have to handle every single day, or there's consequences. That my dog is like kind of like on top of that whole thing. So it's kind of like this discipline has helped me focus on a hobby. It happens to be a hobby, but it gets me out of bed, gets my ass up, gets my ass moving around. So whether it be like cleaning your house, doing some kind of homework, doing physical fitness, engaging in music, give yourself 20 minutes a day. That's where I started years ago. 20 minutes, that's all I would do. Actually, it started with meditation. Can you sit there and shut the fuck up for 20 minutes? It goes way back to one of my first martial arts instructors. But I took that in and I exercised that and other things. whether it's physical fitness, whether it was meditation, whether it's becoming a better worker, I would focus on something different for just 20 minutes, no more than that. As years went on, I added to that time, like physical fitness, great push-ups. I needed to do more push-ups. For 20 fucking minutes, I did push-ups till I couldn't anymore. And that was it. I just did 20 minutes and the heels for a couple days or whatever. And then the next time I approached push-ups, that'd be 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, no matter what. Even with pull-ups, like I would do as many as I could within that 20 minutes, not all at once. Of course, I would just chill out by the bar for 20 minutes. Every couple of seconds, I would jump up and do a pull-up, if that makes any sense. That has translated into like growing and all these things. Like I have 1 hour a day that I can take care of my plants. Any more than that, I'm kind of wasting my time. So what though? I break it up to 3 times a day. So I'll do 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the afternoon, and 20 minutes in the evening. So I handled what I had to do. So getting involved in a passion will help you find your place or help you find purpose, if that makes any sense. If you are like this and these dramatic changes are happening to you that are like a dark place, like you're in a dark place, then realize these things. There's going to be a lot of truth stuff happening to you. Your life is going to kind of take a whole new meaning altogether. So you have to adjust with that, work with that. As bad things happen to you, keep the brain working so maybe you can work with them and not against them.